Part 9, the basics of effective anti-aging skincare routines. Number 2, let's talk about pH balance and toning. The second thing that we talk about in skincare, the second step, is to pH balance and tone your skin to keep germs, bacteria, fungus from getting out of control. An out of whack pH balance frequently is the underlying cause and to blame for everything from zits to acne to fine lines, uneven discoloration, and also wrinkles. Unbalanced pH levels allow nasty elements to breed on and in your skin cells. But since we've discovered that most people don't even know that they're suffering from unbalanced pH levels, we can adjust this quite nicely in your skin. So what exactly does a toner do? What are the benefits of a toner? Well, face toners are actually worth my time and money. Is that the question? Yes, they absolutely are. They're one of the products that you should absolutely never skip, in my opinion. Let's look at toners, examining everything from potential face toner benefits to common toner ingredients to how the client should use these liquids in their daily routine now. So the first question that a client wants to know is, what is a face toner? Even though they've used them, they typically don't know what they're for. So a toner is typically treated as an option or unnecessary step in skincare, but using a toner can be particularly beneficial to those with oily or acne-prone skin. In fact, if I were to skip cleanser or toner, I would probably skip cleanser if I only had those two choices. Most toners are formulated with exfoliating acids like alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids. Plus, the very best toners have a host of botanical ingredients that can remove excess oils while also replenishing and soothing the skin. So what exactly does a toner do? The results and benefits vary depending on the key ingredients that each toner is formulated with. Most commonly, the best toners are formulated with exfoliating acids. Think glycolic and salicylic acid. As far as ingredients for toners go, these are exceptional exfoliators which remove extra oil, unclog pores, soften the sebum, soften those plugs, slough off dead skin cells from the skin surface, and wipe away free radicals. They often nourish the skin or make the pores look a bit smaller as well. Most important, a great toner will pH balance the skin. That is the most important thing that a toner can do. Some of the other benefits and the most common ingredients you'll find in face toners and the unexpected results and benefits of these ingredients are the glycolic acid or alpha hydroxy acid. Since this AHA is an exfoliation promoter, a toner containing glycolic acid can be used for unclogging pores, melting or softening sebum, and white or blackheads, and improving skin tone and texture. Those with tea tree oil or witch hazel are important too. Tea tree is known as an astringent, which allows for the removal of excess oils and dead skin cells, but it can be too harsh for many skin types. Witch hazel in particular is an extract from an astringent plant. It can have positive impacts on acne-prone or oily skin, but this is most likely not the best for mature, dry, sensitive, or combination skin types. Now let's look at PHAs. Polyhydroxy acids, PHAs, are rich in antioxidants, which are great. PHAs have the added benefit of providing additional humectant and moisturization properties to the skin. These are excellent for dry to mature skin types, but may not be correct for T-zone or oily type skins. Now let's look at salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a BHA. It's a beta hydroxy. In this category of exfoliating acid, it's commonly found in face toners because the ingredient boasts exfoliation properties. It smooths the skin's texture and helps pores appear smaller. However, sensitive and drier skins don't tolerate salicylic acid well, and this can lead to a drier, oily, vicious cycle for these type of skin types. So look for this ingredient if a client has drier skin and has been experiencing breakouts or excessive drying. This might actually be the cause. Lactic acid is a milk-derived acid promoting exfoliation by breaking down the bonds of the skin cells in the top layer of the skin, revealing a smoother skin as a result. This acid is also moisturizing. It refreshes and soothes the skin without leaving it unbearably dry. The next thing clients want to know is, how do you use a face toner? Well, to use a face toner correctly, you make sure that you have all of your makeup off and you cleanse your face first. Whether you're male or female, you've got to cleanse that face, ideally with a gentle cleanser. Now what you're going to do is you take a cotton ball or a pad and sweep it across the entire face after you've soaked it with toner around any sensitive areas, doing the eyes as well as under eyes, anywhere that you have skin. And you do this and let it sink into your skin for a few seconds, and you never wash it off. Using a proper toner pH balances and preps your skin and primes it for any of the serums and moisturizers you're going to use afterwards. So it's really important to let it soak into the skin so that it pH balances. So again, it's prepped and primed for any of the exfoliants, serums, creams that you plan on using next. So now that we've covered the benefits of facial toners and the reasons why you should use them, you're probably looking for a good toner to incorporate into your skincare routine. Our sponsor, Ellie Glow, has great toners for men and women. Ellie Glow's AHA pH balancing toner with lemongrass and the upside down tone up for men both are alcohol free and include alpha hydroxy acids, lemongrass, and a host of naturally balancing ingredients, and especially essential oils. They will take off the excess oils and the dead skin cells while pH balancing, softening, and smoothing the skin. In particular, Ellie Glow's papaya lemongrass pH balancing prepping toner with orange blood is essential oil, helps the skin's pH level, it refreshes skin cells, it removes cleansers, and helps with sebum residue and dermabrasion infections. Plus, it stems the tide of bacterial and fungal growth and keeps that in check as well. It also preps the skin for moisturizing and treatments, which is in particular important. The upside down tonal has alpha hydroxy acid and citrus acids like lime, which has extraordinary exfoliating power. And this is the men's line from Ellie Glow. It removes impurities from the skin. It sloughs away dead skin cells. It minimizes the appearance of pores, while the citric acids help to brighten, which is important as well, especially for men. Coaching discussions about toners are important. So this is what I would say to a client. A toner really ideally can be used after your cleanser twice a day to remove excess traces of makeup or other residue on the skin if you're a man. In fact, if you don't have the time for a proper cleansing at nighttime, I would suggest that you use at least at a minimum your toner before you do your serums. Again, if you don't have time for a proper cleansing at nighttime, at the very least, you can take your toner and get rid of that day's gunk and free radicals. The toners also shrink pores and restore health, and they naturally pH balance. So this is really important for prepping your skin for serums and moisturizers, which you absolutely should not skip at night. And because this is important, our pH levels, when they're thrown out of whack due to soaps and chemicals and oil production increases or free radicals or whatever, you need to break that cycle so that it doesn't cause breakouts. The third thing that we talk about is to make sure that you exfoliate regularly, and that means daily on the surface and weekly at a deeper level. Now let's talk about exfoliation. The third thing is to make sure that you exfoliate regularly, and that means daily on the surface, weekly at a much deeper level. Exfoliation removes the dead skin cells that clog the pores and make the skin look wrinkled, dull, lifeless, ashy looking. So what exactly does a great exfoliator do? Well, an exfoliator removes dead skin cells manually or chemically. Dead skin cells, sebum, and surface debris can clog pores and make the skin appear dull. Frequent use of an exfoliator promotes circulation and maintains younger skin texture. Even if you're lucky enough to have relatively problem-free skin, you still need to exfoliate regularly, and it's best to use a combination of gentle scrubs for manual or enzyme or acid base for chemical exfoliation on a regular basis. And you should alternate those. Exfoliation promotes circulation and maintains a younger and brighter skin texture. The correct balance of chemical and manual exfoliation will gently whisk away dull, dead skin cells, leaving your client's skin with a fabulous sheen and glow. The most important thing about exfoliation is to get rid of old, dead surface layer skin cells. Exfoliation allows marvelous ingredients to be absorbed into the correct layers, the deeper layers of the skin, and the epidermis, making sure that serums and hydrators work so much better. Also, for the best results, clients should remember to exfoliate at least twice a week by using an exfoliation program with the big 3 exfoliation have-to-dos. Sloughing action from acid-based ingredients like alpha hydroxy acids or salicylic acid, plus gentle botanicals and fruit extracts like papain from papaya, penetrating glycolic acid to melt cellular glue that binds the skin cells together, and those that polish and manually rejuvenate with a gentle exfoliation rub will really help your skin.